How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel. This is Big Daddy Dave, and this is a map tour for a new mod map to Farming Simulator 22 called Lusitano. And we're going to start with the description from the mod hub, and it reads, "Welcome to the Lusitano map, an authentic and detailed representation of the Portuguese agricultural landscape. Main features, 44 agricultural fields. Explore and cultivate the variety of crops in 44 fields, ranging from small to medium-sized. Designed to offer a rewarding challenge for farmers of all levels. 13 factories. Expand your farming operations with 13 different factories, allowing you to transform your harvests into valuable products. 9 selling points. Sell your products at 9 strategically located selling points, ensuring you always have the market for your produce. Complete farm. Enjoy the fully equipped farm with various productions, including livestock, poultry, and more. BGA biogas. Utilize agricultural waste to produce biogas, a renewable energy source, and generate additional profits. Stone sales. Take advantage of the option to sell stones collected from the fields, adding an extra source of income. Bulk purchase of supplies. Buy lime, seed, and fertilizer in bulk, simplifying the process of managing agricultural inputs. 3 families. Interact and trade with the 3 local families, creating a thriving agricultural community. Olive production. Grow and process olives, adding a Mediterranean touch to your agricultural portfolio. Portuguese style. The map reflects Portuguese architecture and style, offering an immersive and culturally rich experience. Diverse terrain. The fields featured undulating and challenging terrain, ideal for the use of small to medium-sized agricultural implements. New products. Expand your production with the introduction of coffee cultivation, bringing new challenges and opportunities. Recommended for farmers who prefer to use small and medium-sized implements, players who appreciate an immersive farming experience with an authentic Portuguese touch, enthusiasts of diverse productions and local trade. Get ready for a unique, engaging farming experience in the heart of Portugal with the Lusitano map. Bring your skills and passions for farming to the new level and become part of the vibrant agricultural community. Happy farming." There are mods required for this map, starting with the Placeable Storage Silo by Shaba VSR Modding Sir, TMR Mixing Station by Happy Mole, Seed Production by Andrus K85 DS Agro Service, Olives and Olive Picker by Raleigh Christie 1 VSR Modding Sir, Oven for Cookie and Bread by Nikki, Food Mixer by Shaba, Chocolate Factory by Grimlock RRC, Old Grain Mill by Bernie CS, Straw Harvest Pack by Creative Mesh, Mayonnaise Production by Grimlock RRC, Firewood Production by Agrogati, Wired Chicken Coop by Celabuki. This map was created by SFPT, and it's 355.88 megabytes to download. If we take a look at the map, this is what it looks like. And we start out here towards the southern portion of the map here on farmland number 54. We own farmland 54 and 51, 51 being a field with no product and 54 being our main starting farm. You cannot purchase all areas in the map, and the values of each of the fields do vary. Starting with some of these smaller ones here, we got field 29 with 79,000. Up towards the north, we got 116,000, 84,000, 104,000, 137,000, and going down south to some of the bigger ones, we have 188, 182, got a couple of grass fields here, 131, and 185. Scroll down here, we do start out with animal pens. Contracts are available. We do start out with several productions, including some custom productions, and there are collectibles, 9 of them to be precise. If we take a look at mods specific to this map, there is nothing here under the buy menu, even though we do have a card here for mods and DLCs. The map name is not here, so there's nothing specific to this map. If we take a look at the buy menu, though, under buildings, there's nothing under sheds, silos, but under silo extensions, we scroll to the right, you'll see Lusitano and the manure heap extension right there. Whoops, wrong button. Nothing under containers, tools, or farmhouses. Take a look at productions. There's nothing under factories, selling points, greenhouses, but under orchards you will see the Lusitano coffee trees. and then nothing under generators. If we take a look under animals, there is nothing under animals. There's also nothing under decorations. Lastly, under landscaping, there are several additional painting swatches, as you can see. Nothing for trees, but under plants, you can see Lusitano does have its own grass under plants. Now, because we start here at the starting farm, let's take a look at the starting equipment. And we do get a lot of starting equipment. Starting off with small tractors, we have the New Holland TK4 methane power, as well as the Landini Rex 4070 GT. Under medium tractors, we have the John Deere 6230R, the Valtra Valmet 8750, John Deere 4755, and the Massey Ferguson 3670. Under large tractors, we have the John Deere 8R280, harvesters, the Deutz-Fahr Topliner 4090H. Grape technology, we have the New Holland Broad 9070L. Under cars, we have the Lizard Pickup 1986. Trailers, the Kloss Carrot 140TD. Header for the Deutz-Fahr. Under grape technology, we have the Hardy Mercury 4000L, the Furman MRWK 6000, and the Providus MP 122 Oshia. Under mulchers, we have the Salak MUL 1000. Disc harrows, the Horse Joker 4CT. Under power harrows, the K-Brand HR 4040, and under seeders, the K-Brand Venta 4030. Planters, the Lemken Ezrit 9. Under fertilizer spreaders, the Amazon ZGTS 10001. Under forage wagons, we have the Pontiger Boss Alpine 251. Balers, the Pontiger Impress 125F Pro. Bale loaders, the Anderson RBM 2000. Under animals, we have the Joska Trans 7300S. Under weights, we have the John Deere Pickup 900. Miscellaneous, the Lizard Olive Picker. And that is everything. So let's go ahead and actually turn around and start out by checking out the chicken coop right behind us. You open the door here, and we have room for 500 chickens. Over here, we have our sleep trigger right there. Over in this direction, we have our pellet haul production. So this is a pelletizer. We can actually take our pellets from our straw harvesting DLC and load them into here and make pallets with our pellets. We have a fuel tank here. We have our sheep pasture right here, room for 150 sheep, and feed goes here and water goes here. Now over here we have a silo for our pig food. We have another silo here. Right here, we have a seed production point right here. And you can see if we go here, you can make seeds out of wheat and barley. Input here and output there. Over here, we have another silo for seeds. We have a pig barn right over here. Room for 150 pigs. Right here, we have our input for feed and output for slurry here. We have a cow barn right next door, room for 500 cows, and all the triggers are on the other side of the building. Down there, we'll get to those in just a second. Here we have a pig food mixer, and see right here, we can put in corn, sunflowers, and potatoes, and we get out pig feed. So inputs and outputs are right there. For the cow barn, we have our milk trigger back here, water here, food here, as well as straw, and slurry out the side back here. We have the same kind of mixer, but for our TMR, we can put in here silage, hay, and straw goes up top, and out the side comes TMR. Now over in this direction, we have our grass dryer right here. So we put in grass here, and we get out hay here. And over here, we have a hay loft inputs and output right there. So now we're going to turn around and grab our pickup truck and start making our way around the map. So pickup was way on the other side here of the farm, right next to our sleep trigger. We'll grab that and head on out. There it is. So we're going to come out the back side of the farm here. Follow this around this way. Whoops, oops, oops. Continuing to follow this around. Coming up here to my right is a water pump. That's just a water buy point. And off to the left, we have our shop trigger directly in front of me. Right there. And then behind me, over here, is our repair trigger. Right there. We will then hop back in, turn around. Now, situated right across the street is the animal dealer right here. If you want to purchase animals, you can come to this location, use this icon or the same icon at your pens and passes you already have installed on the map. If you use this icon, though, you will incur an additional fee. This fee is associated to a delivery fee. Essentially, the animal dealer is taking the animals from this location, delivering to the pens and passes you have located on the map. You can save money by bringing an animal trailer to this location, using the same icon with the animal trailer within the accepting pickup area, load directly into the animal trailer, and then deliver the animals yourself. You'll save money, and depending on the animals that you get, if you buy cows, an adult cow is an extra $100 per cow that you purchase. So if you purchase 60 cows, you're spending an extra $6,000. So it adds up pretty quickly. You have room for 500 cows, you're going to spend a lot of money just to have the animal dealer take it. So you might as well think about investing. Directly in front of me here is the potato sales sell point. Here we have the manure sales sell point. Over here we have the selling of bales sell point. And in the back we have the animal sales sell point. So grab the truck again. We'll turn around. Here we'll pull out. Oh. Need to just come up here and make a right. And pull in here at the biogas plant. We'll stop right here. Let's take a look at the map because we need to purchase it from the land. So right here is where we started out at the farm. We went around, saw everything we needed to see around here, came out the back, came all the way down, down and around to here. It's really hard to see on the map where the roads are. But we came down around here, we saw the shop trigger, repair trigger, we came across the street, we saw the water pump here, we saw all the animal dealer and all that stuff, the bale sales, as well as the potato sales and manure sales. Then we came out to this area here, farmland number 30 for $1.2 million. We purchased that, you can see it now pops up. You have a reticle here, but I have yet to find where I can actually stand to trigger this, but we do own it. So, come down here. Just normal inputs and outputs, nothing too special about that. We have our solid inputs here. We have our liquid output right there. That is our digestate output, and liquid input right down there. So let's grab the truck. A couple bunker silos right over here. We're going to follow this back around. Now, we're going to take this out long. Now, the road network is a little hazardous, especially driving this quick, but we gotta be fast. We gotta get through this. Whoops, stop here. This is the coffee factory. You can purchase this for $266,880, and your inputs are here and here, and actually, we'll go ahead and purchase this because it's not a normal input. So you have your coffee in, wood chips in, and your roasted coffee out. I believe the roasted coffee comes out back. Was it back here? I thought it was back here. I don't see the boxes. Might be underneath the carports right there. Not 100% certain. But go ahead and hop back in and go just down the street. Right here. Right here is the stone sales sell point, and about behind it is the lime station buy point. Now going down the road a little ways. Right over here is our next point of interest. Right here. This is the sugar factory. You have an input right over there. You have the managing point right over here. Right here. 10,000 is all it costs for the sugar factory. We'll go ahead and buy it. It's just a sugar factory, no special inputs or outputs. And output is right there. Now let's run back to the truck, grab it, and head back out to the next point of interest. Which is right over here. Let's grab that. Oh. Truck continued down the road a little ways. Now we're just going to follow this around until we get to our next point of interest. Right over here. Slow down here. Now first we start up, whoa, yeehaw. Climbing up the hill right here. Now we're on the back side of this facility. Now here we have the pellet sell point. So for the pelletizer there at your main farm, you can sell all your pellets there, or your pelleted pellets right there. And here are the cooperative sell points. So you got 2 sell points, both named cooperative. Now we need to go around to the front side of this facility. Which is right here. So over here we have a lime station buy point. In front of me here is the cheese factory. You can purchase it for $10,000. Inputs here and outputs there. And right there is the seed and fertilizer station buy point. So now we grab our truck one more time, make our way around. And we're going to follow this road out to the right. And just up the road here, we'll stop right here. Now over here is the spinnery. You can purchase it right over here for $10,000. We have our output right over there, and our input for the spinnery is around back right there. Right next door we have the tailor shop. So convenient locations. Right here, $110,000 to purchase that. Input here, output there. And now let's go ahead and go grab our truck again. And it's just right over here. And we're just going to pull Yui right in through this field here. So head back just a little ways. And now head kind of off to the north-ish. And now we follow the road off to the right. We go across this bridge over here. Oops, oops, oops. That's my turn right there. Okay. So coming up here to my right here is the family Moraria sell point. And then up here to the left is the family Alexio sell point right there. Gas station up on top of the hill right there. And then around the corner over here, follow this around. we have the supermarket sell point right there. Need to follow this back out towards the main road, which is right over here. And just down the road, right over here, is one more family sell point. This is the family Alves sell point. Oops, and there's a tree. And now we head off in this direction. And make a left. And then we follow this around. We'll stop right here. And inside here is the barrel production. This is essentially just a grape processing plant. A different version of it. 10,000 purchases. We'll go ahead and purchase. So you take your grapes here and you make barrels. So making the good grape juice. Inputs are right here, but unfortunately I cannot find where the outputs are. I'm guessing maybe in the corner over here or potentially up top here. I'm not 100% certain because I don't see an actual hazard marker that would indicate where it spawns. You got a lot of your equipment tucked away under here as well for some of your harvesting. So lots of stuff going on over here. Where's my truck? Oh, there it is right there. So coming around the corner up to this road. Now right over there is another water pump buy point. Over here we make a left and a right. We follow this right out to this area right up here, which is right here, the grain mill. You can purchase this for $45,000, and you have your input here and output right there. We have to turn around, backtrack just a little ways. And now make a left, go up the hill, and right here to my right starting, we're going to go past this one here to this one in the back. This is the oven for cookie and bread production point. So this one here you already start out with. So you can make all these various outputs here. You can make bread dough, baked bread, cookie dough, and cookies. And a lot of the interactables are inside. So you have a wood cell trigger here, you have an input here, and if we step out, see, actually there's no defined output again. So yeah, you get a lot of these where there's just no actual defined output area. But fully interactable production point. Over here, we have a TMR mixing station. You can purchase this for $30,000, and just like the one at your main farm there, with the addition of mineral feed, you can make some TMR. Around the back side here, you have an input there for your mineral feed and all your various inputs for your silage, straw, and hay, and output is right there. Across the street, we have the mayonnaise factory directly in front of me right here. $75,000 to purchase. We'll go ahead, and you can see you bring your sunflower oil and eggs, and you make mayonnaise. You can also make it using different types of oils like canola as well as olive oil. Over here we have the chocolate factory. Purchase that for $70,000, and just chocolate. It's milk and sugar. So you have your inputs here and output there, and behind it here we have the oil factory for $10,000. Purchase this. Sunflower oil, canola oil, and olive oil. We're used to those recipes. Inputs here and outputs there. And actually I forgot to mention input for the mayonnaise right here and output in the back right there. So now grab the truck and take in our last couple of points of interest just down the road. So we just keep following this road around until right up here. So we'll stop right here. This is our last set of interests. Right here we have a firewood processor right here for $40,000. We bring our trees here and we get firewood out. So that is very nice. And check it out. You already start out with some wood in the production. So that is very nice. And you start out with a pallet already set, ready to go. So nice little purchase for $40,000 is something you already got something to show for. Very, very nice. Now, tucked away up here, we have the carpentry production point. $10,000 for that. We'll go ahead and purchase. Just a normal carpentry. Furniture out, wood chips out as well, with planks and wood. We have our output for wood chips right here. We have output for our production there. Wood in here and wood cell trigger right there. Now, one thing I thought would have been really, really cool is if this actually functioned as a wood chip output, but it does look like the wood chip output was back up here in this little pipe right there. But over here is the sawmill. Another $10,000 for that. Again, just a normal sawmill. We have our output for the production here. Wood chips come out there, and our wood cell trigger is right there with the wood going in right there. And that is everything. Now it's time to render my opinion and let you know what I think. 0 to 5 scale as per usual. Go ahead and grab the truck real quick. I really, really like this map. This map is phenomenal. I love the color palette. It's very understated. It's got lots of details. You see that little harvester just kind of hanging out there in the tree line there. It's all broken down. I just love the details. The terrain and undulations, the kind of difference in the kind of palette for the road texture, especially in the back roads here. You've got all the really steep terrain. This is going to be some very extreme harvesting on this map. You're going to have a good set of equipment, and you're going to have to use small equipment because it's very tight spaces. So small to medium-sized equipment is going to be used on here, but you're going to have to be smart. You can't just go with the smallest equipment because you might not necessarily have the best amount of horsepower to be able to make your way through. So I really do like this map. It's got pretty much everything that I look for when it comes to a good map. So what would I give this 0 to 5 scale as per usual? I'd give this every bit of a 4.5. I really, really like this map. There's just a couple of things here and there that are really, really small, not too big of a deal kind of things. One of them is in some of the places the road network is kind of floating in places. It's just kind of little aesthetic things, just here and there, but it doesn't appear to be anything that's going to be too big of a deal. The one other thing I noticed is that coffee is a product on this map. The problem is that the coffee harvester doesn't automatically download. It doesn't automatically come with your game. So you have to go to the mod hub and you have to download it. And I think it's the Jocto harvester that you have to be able to use in order to harvest the coffee. And the coffee is planted here on the map. You can see if I scroll to this here, the coffee beans, it's this section right here, and they also have grapes, they have olives as well, so you get a whole bunch of different stuff that's on this map. And it's just a great little map, and you can see it's not a full 2x by 2x map, but because of the road network, because of everything that's going on here, it just feels loads bigger than what it actually is. So yeah, all in all, I really, really like this map. 4.5 all day, all night. But I hope that you enjoyed this map tour. If you did, please show them by liking, sharing, subscribing, following, commenting, doing all the things. The algorithms enjoy you doing this, shows you're engaged with this channel and enjoying the content. And that being said, I hope you have a fantastic day. Take care.